Hi everyone. With this video I'm going to show you how to make hinges that we use in the construction of the boxes in the Box of the Month class. So what you'll need is you'll need your scoreboard. I really like this scoreboard because it has a wall, and I'm right-handed, and I find if I'm scoring, I find it very awkward to score starting at this end. I like having this wall at this end to assist me. So for hinges, you'll need 12 by 12 sheets of cardstock and score tape, bone folder, scoreboard. And our hinges are 1.5 inches wide, and they have a score line at 3/4 of an inch, basically center down the center of the 1.5 inch. So we're going to score every 3/4 of an inch all the way across. Some of the score lines will just be a guide for cutting. The others will actually be the score line that you'll fold when you're using your hinges. So every 3/4 of an inch. So 3/4, 1.5, 2.25, 3, and you can jump if you want because you'll know it'll be every 3 inches. So 6, 9, and then I go back. So that's 3 3/4, 4.5, 5 1/4, and we've done 6, 6 3/4. And if you'll see on this, they didn't number the other opposite way, so I went ahead and I just put little numbers on to help me because I'm working this way. So that's 6 3/4, 7.5, 8 1/4. We've scored 9, 9 3/4, 10.5, 11 1/4. Okay, so then once I've scored my sheet, I'm going to put adhesive on the back, and I like to use score tape. And I like to use this great big 6-inch roll because it's a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, and 2 strips is all it's going to take. You can use any width score tape you like as long as you completely cover. So we're going to flip it over to the bumpy side. When you score, there's a bumpy side and a dented side, and we like to fold towards the bump, so we need to put our adhesive on the bumpy side. And I'm going to turn it this way because we'll be cutting the strips along the lines. So I'm going to apply my adhesive straight as I can all the way across. I'm not going to worry about those wrinkles, they'll get burnished out. And I wasn't completely straight, but that's okay. The other side. Okay. So if you notice I missed a little bit here, I'm not going to worry about that because a lot of these hinges get cut down to size and you have little scraps. So I'll just make sure that that end goes in the scrap pile. And then if I do use it in the future, I'll either cut that off or I'll just fill it in with wet glue. Okay, so next we take our trimmer. You can use any trimmer that you're comfortable with. And we're going to cut these into 1.5 inch strips. Following the score line to guide me. So each sheet of 12 by 12 cardstock will yield 8 hinges. And I like to go ahead and pre-prep 2 or 3 sheets of 12 by 12 cardstock, you know, up to 20, you know, up to about 24 hinges, before I start my project. That way I'm not taking time in between, you know, to create more hinges. And then of course if I run out, I just take another 2 or 3 sheets and pre-prep them. So that's hinges. If you like, you can apply your adhesive after you cut them. We do that in class because we use pre-cut hinges, but that's entirely up to you. I just find it so much faster to go ahead and score and apply the tape and then cut them up. We'll see you in the next video.